Greetings and welcome in, everybody. Welcome to another recording straight to Streamlabs that will be uploaded to YouTube. We're getting back on the server today with Jason Langley, and he's going to hang out with Eve a little bit more. He's trying to get some touch-ups to her tattoos, the ones that she should have had when she arrived in the city. But, I don't know if you can even make a character with tattoos. I didn't look on Jason, because I knew he didn't have any. So, if you can, I guess she didn't look for it herself or couldn't find it, or maybe you can't. So yeah, we're gonna get in, they're gonna hang out some again, and that's the main objective, to get Eve her tattoos that she's supposed to have gathered over the years since she and Jason knew one another. As ever, if I forget to make commentary, I do apologize. It's not something I think of a whole lot, so there is that. But we'll see what we can do and hopefully have some fun with it, and hopefully you guys enjoy Jason and Eve hanging out. Also, you will probably hear background noise because it is hot when this is being recorded in Southern California once again, so we do have the air conditioning running, so I do apologize for that. Hopefully it's not too intrusive or noticeable. You may be getting doggo backgrounds. Apparently someone's dog is barking. Bow, no. I've never actually seen that movie, but I remember that clip. Okay. Hey, yo.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, I'm good.
Good, good.
I was just chilling in the bed. Got ready, and then it was like, I'm gonna put my shoes on, and then I took them off.
Silly Goyle.
Yeah, I was like, I probably shouldn't lay on my bed with shoes. I don't know where these shoes been. Even though I've been wearing them and walking.
Wait, if you don't know where they've been, who's been wearing them besides you?
Well, okay, here's. I don't know where the ground's been. I heard someone go ha earlier, and I was like, ugh.
Uh-huh. You know that's awful close to the meme going around these days, right?
Yeah, but they sound like they were losing a lung, and then they did it. They're like, opened the door, and I was like, "You need some water or Jesus?"
or Jesus. So we can start with the tattoo place right down the street over here.
Black Lotus. Yeah, I was very intimidated last night because I went to go look around to see where all the tattoo shops were. Yes, last night there was like a whole group of bikers.
There's a lot of bikers in this town, yes. I don't. It's to our right here, right?
Yeah.
Because I work for the government, I've had to disable some of my GPS locations. Tattoo
Uh,
shops was one of them.
don't worry, I got you. You'll be okay. Okay, we're good. It smells clean in here.
Is it a local you can talk to?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
He's Fred. His name is Fred.
Hey, Fred, take good care of her. Just like when you were doing your fashion shopping, I'll keep an eye on the clock for you.
Thanks. Hopefully this won't be too hard. I have an idea for Fred.
Sleep well last night?
Oh, yeah. I did. That's a little uncomfortable, but I will survive.
See, a lot of people hate almost all hotel beds, but I don't know, I found some good ones in my travels. Sorry, these aren't too good though.
It's okay. I slept on worse.
want to check something in about 15-20 seconds. You try just saying whatever comes to mind. I'm going to see if my ears pop. All right.
All good.
Yeah, so when you're in this, okay, apparently it doesn't work. Knocks out TeamSpeak for some reason. Or to see if there's more than one sit chair.
Everything going okay over there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. There's something I wanted to think about that I swore at one point in the past made my ears pop, but I don't know. Maybe there's good acoustics in here. It does lag quite a bit though. Oh, there's a shared CPR? Huh. Okay, let's go back to the sits. So all the way to 11.
It looks like I don't have enough cash for everything.
How much more you need?
That's a good question.
You didn't even check, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm missing just a little bit.
It's just a little. I got some on me. You can take care of it easy. She also shouldn't be too hard to find an ATM.
Yeah, we could. I think there's a bank just right down the street.
Yeah, there's also a bank right down the street. That too. Yep.
Yeah, we probably should go find an 18. I think I might need a little bit more. Yeah, sure. Or there could be an 18 on my house. I don't know.
Hold on. There's one right over here. There's one right back there around the corner.
Oh, I'm just gonna run to the bank.
One right there.
What?
There's one right there around the corner.
Oh, shush. Of course, there's one over here.
I mean, I told you. You must not have heard me.
Yeah, yeah.
How expensive are the tattoos?
Some of them are kind of expensive.
Mm-hmm. How much have you already spent?
What? I'm not telling you.
Nah, that much, huh?
Ew.
Are we going in debt for our tattoos?
No. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
It's worth it. You know what? Hang on. I'll be right back.
Now we're in debt, right?
Maybe. This is way more complicated than I thought it was going to be.
Haven't even found your first job and going broke over tattoos. I mean, she's cute. One of the few times Jason's been awake without a radio in his ear. It seems odd. Yeah, I was just about to say about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I don't have enough cash for the rest of my tattoos.
How
Like
much
3 of
more
them.
do you need?
Like 2 more K. I've already spent 8K on tattoos, Jason.
Hold on.
really did go in debt getting tattoos. We're not gonna talk about it.
There.
Well, I definitely have enough.
Just make it quick.
You heard him, George.
Fred.
Fred. Whoever. Oh my gosh, we did it.
Hey, good job, Fred. Thanks for the help.
Thanks, Fred.
You want to go
Appreciate it.
deposit some of that?
Probably, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Haha, got in first.
I'll wait here. Keep the engine running.
Okay. Run it! It's late!
No, you. Oh, I forgot to tell her where the tellers are. I just realized I forgot to tell you where the tellers are, so I was coming in to help. You
I
figured it out,
couldn't
though.
find them. No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, we'll take care of it after storm.
I kept saying hello!
Yeah, sorry. I didn't think about that until after, sitting you in, essentially.
Okay, I ran back in the panic. I was like, Jason, they won't take my money.
Now, your hotel's right there, so you got that, but if for whatever reason you need to or want to put a different vehicle, this public parking is valet parking as well, right here.
Oh, okay.
So, would you like to try to find something to do after storm to recoup some of your loss, or just hang out, or what?
Either or, I don't care. Probably should recuperate my loss. My
Okay.
poor bank account.
So,
Who would have thought?
I'm about to close my eyes because, like I said, if the storm hits me before I close
Yeah.
my eyes, it can do really bad things. But a couple suggestions: if you want something chill, we can go fishing. If you want something with a little activity to it, mining's pretty easy. Uh, those are the first two that come to mind. Uh, there's a couple other options, but those are the first two that come to mind. So
Mm.
you can think on those, and then I will think on other options to suggest. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right, I'm closing my eyes.
Already.
All right, so we're going to set up for after storm, and then I'm going to take that quick break like I would do if I was actually streaming. And yes, if Mr. Worst or Celeste sees this, I still haven't gotten around getting things fixed. I still need to get it fixed out of into pure mode. And I'm sorry. I'll get it one of these days. I'm lazy. I'm also not very computer inclined, so I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to fuck things up. So there's that too. But again, I thank you both for the instructions. All right. Be right back, everybody. All right, we are back. Got a little munchies. Got the cat fed. A lot of people want in today. That moment when you hear sirens in the background and think, wait, I'm not in the server yet. may be about to crash before we load. Yep. Yo.
Ah,
Hey. So, the one thing about fishing, you need your fishing game license. Do you want to go up, uh, see if rangers are around to issue that?
yeah,
Or,
probably a good idea.
okay. I mean, we may as well check because it's something it wouldn't hurt to have, even if you don't want to do that right now. But en route, we can also go pick you up and get you a fishing pole.
Yeah, quick with it.
So other things to do that I mentioned before, things to consider about them. Um, so if we ever wanted to, we could do sanitation work together, garbage runs. However, I found that sometimes the foreman can be very much of a stickler, and sometimes your runs get canceled or they forget to pay you when I've
Hmm.
done it before with other people. So I don't know if that's still a thing, if they got a new foreman or not. So if you ever want to try it, we could try it, but just be warned that that's a potentiality.
And that's for what again?
Garbage runs, sanitation work.
Mm.
Said
So that
fish.
they don't always pay you for taking out the trash.
Yeah, it will happen sometimes when you work with another person. Generally, they're pretty good if you're solo, but every now and then when you work with someone, it gets, yeah, forming gets kind of stupid.
Your car! Great!
Can't forget, I gotta put away all this cash.
Oh, right. Let's, there should be a bank on Grand Ocean we can hit real quick.
I shouldn't miss the tellers there. Stinking big bank.
Yeah, it's all the way through to the main windows. Actually, let's hit this one over here. I am surprised it's a local car. I don't remember how much stuff costs. If you want to, in addition to fishing pole, you could consider getting another cooler to keep the fish in if you don't sell them right away, because they will go bad after time, but you don't have to sell them immediately.
Well, at least I don't have to sell them immediately.
Yeah.
But definitely wouldn't want a fish smell coming
Mm-hmm. Yep.
from my motel room. That would get
Right.
me kicked out real quick.
Exactly.
They're calling you like, Jason, I don't know where to go. They kicked me out.
Well, there's other hotels.
I don't know. They might be like, don't let her in. She's got fish.
Benefits of being a government worker. I know they're all in meeting right now.
Oh, look at you. Not like I did the exact same thing.
There you
Like, I know they're busy. I'm going to break the law.
go. Okay, quick question. If we can get your license, do you think you want to just go ahead and do the fishing for a little bit?
You can do fishing. I know how to fish.
All right, let me go back to the station real quick because I got my other car over there, and that's where my own fishing gear is. We'll just take my other car up.
How many cars do you have, Jason?
Just two.
Oh, wow, this one's fancy.
Yes, this is a Goy. The other one's a Vigero. Vigero's DX specifically, because there's more than one type of Vigero.
Mm-hmm.
I got both for pretty good deals as used. Speaking of which, there is a email chain for people who sell used vehicles. Would you like me to send that to you at some point?
Probably. Eventually, I'm gonna want to get a car.
Right.
It would definitely be safer than drive around a bike. Exhibit A being me driving the bike for the first time.
I mean, I still want a good motorcycle, but yeah, that was the cheapest one that they sell, and I figured you needed at least something to get you around. Since we know how much you spend on tattoos.
Listen, they were faded.
I know, you need to get them re-inked. Yep, they look much nicer now. You did keep some money, right?
No.
Okay.
Apparently not. Oh, also, the teller told me I had paychecks.
Yes, we have UBI in the city.
They were like, "You have money," and I was like, "I mean, I have cash to deposit." I'm like, "No, you have other money," and I was like, "Oh."
Yep, we have UBI in the city.
I was like, "Thanks, I'm not completely broke."
Yeah, so you'll be getting paid as long as, you know, you're at least around and trying to be a benefit to society in some way, shape, or form, generally just breathing, you know, that sort of thing.
Oh, I guess they don't know that me just breathing is enough chaos. Shh, don't tell them
that. I don't think you'll need more than $1,000. I'll bring about the same just in case.
I just did 1,500.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's expensive at all, but just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Jason, you park more on the curb?
Not that bad in my look, but maybe I just didn't see it as well from my side.
When the car was full, I'm making love to that curb.
Well, it got lonely.
Oh, well, you know what? That's fair.
Kind of related, you know, since we hadn't talked about things you've gone through right away yesterday. I hope I didn't come off too strong or anything when I was talking to you in the clothing store.
Oh, no. I don't think you did. I mean, listen, in all of my time from being a teenager through present day, you know how often I hear "you're pretty hot."
Okay.
You guys are okay?
Yeah, low locals being locals.
Oh, okay, you know, just stand in the middle of the Great Ocean Highway. It's fine. So here's a question: have you upgraded anything on that bike?
No, that bike is stock.
It's stock. Okay. I can tell.
Like I said, it handles like a boat, so sorry about that. But from what I've heard from other people, most of the motorcycles in this city don't handle very well, which is kind of sad.
Well, they've never met Eve, and her driving, it's not that bad. I'm sure with a little bit of upgrades, at least to, you know, a bike would make it a little bit easier.
Right. So on the right here, behind the hookies, there's a door, and that's where you can sell fish. It's one of two locations. The other's down in the main city near the canals.
Okay.
Also, FYI, that bank we just stopped at here in Great Ocean, right around that area, is known Edge Runner territory. You'll actually see them posting their gang tags sometimes.
That's a gang, not MC.
The gang, not an MC, yep.
Okay. Are they dickheads?
I mean...
Or are they pretty chill?
Literally, what I was told about them, and I haven't been told much about them, but what someone said is, for a gang, they can be kind of memey sometime, but they can also occasionally be kind of dickheads as well. So it's kind of in between for them, almost kind of like their mood for the day and who they run into.
It's not much of what your attitude towards them, is just how they feel that day.
That's what it seems like, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, I saw the valet here a second ago, because sometimes when we walk even as short a trip as we're going to walk, a local will come tow your car, so I definitely want to use the valet. But he's being a little bit of a jerk. Being hard to find right now. There he is.
Yeah, he's just taking his time. That stair made a weird noise. I should get that looked at. Did you hear it? It was like squeaky.
I didn't actually when I went by it.
No, maybe the stairs just telling me I'm fat. That my ass is fat. Ha ha ha. Okay, I don't know.
Tackle shop's right here. Basically, you talk to the local through the window.
Oh boy, do I need the basic or the C? She's asking me too many questions.
Basic. So the fish and game warden will keep track of how many fish you catch, and it will be some time before you can do the deep sea fishing. Believe me, a long time.
Okay. Why does she want to sell me a knife?
Because going swimming, and we do have sharks in the sea.
I'm never going swimming. You know me in the ocean, Jason. It doesn't work.
Yeah, well. But hey, if you don't have a knife yet, you may as well get one for protection if you want one.
I'd have a switchblade than a regular knife.
I haven't seen a switchblade in the city yet. No clue if they're around or not. Oh,
I
ow.
was in my pockets.
Oh, were
You
you?
scared me.
I'm sorry. Didn't think you were. I thought you'd gotten out.
No. I'm sorry for hitting you. You scared me.
Pardon.
Yes, I'm sorry for hitting you. You scared me. You gotta warn someone before you grab them.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say yoink, but you'd already kicked me by then.
I have fast reflexes. I used to be a cop. Come on.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Thank you. What was I doing? Ah, yes. Perfect. I don't know where you put it by your car. Ah!
Oh, jeez.
Yep. I was a hungry hippo.
Oh, speaking of which, you got much food on you?
Let's see, which food? I got a bowl of chili and 2 things of that breakfast sampler.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I like this car, but she does not handle inclines well if there's any sort of dirt. She's got like no torque to her. And this is a fully upgraded vehicle.
He says this is a Sequoia.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes sense. Sequoias don't like inclines with dirt.
I mean, she's front-wheel drive. I think she'd handle it a little bit better.
You would think. So typically, Sequoia's just dirt, sand. It's a no-go. But they are great road cars.
I do like it.
See, I told you I know my cars.
So here's a ranger station, and across the street to the left is a welcome center as well.
I'm scared. Rangers have the air spray and they terrify me. Listen, if you want to stop a criminal in their tracks real fast, bear spray them, okay?
Okay, keep that in mind.
It works every time.
Howdy, sir.
What's going on?
Not
Whoa.
much. My friend here just recently moved to the city, thinking about getting her a fish and game license.
Ah, welcome aboard. Let's
Hello.
step inside.
Listen, I might have been a bad noodle in the past, but I was never a fan of poaching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. Okay, my name's Ranger Danger. I am a senior ranger with the San Andreas Parks Department.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. While we're here, are you also interested in your skipper's license?
What is a skipper's license?
That's so you can drive a boat legally here in the state.
Well, you know, I'm not a fan of the ocean, so I think we'll be fine. I'm not going to be willingly driving on the ocean.
I mean, if an emergency comes up, you know,
Then there,
people are SOL.
Going down with the boat, huh? I'd rather sink than drive it away. I feel you. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like the Titanic.
Yeah, okay,
Except for
okay.
I'm never gonna let go. I'm gonna let go.
You gonna be playing the violin as it goes down?
Yep. Drinking
Okay.
some whiskey.
There you go. Hogging up the whole life raft, huh? And being like, nope, not enough room, Jack. Not enough room. I want to be able to stretch my legs.
Yeah, I mean, like, get a good breeze, you know?
That's right. All right. Well, if you want to take out your cell phone or alternate internet device and navigate to our website, we got it right here on a little information pad that's going to have everything you need to know. So just let me know once you're there and go ahead and navigate to the Maps tab.
Alrighty.
And before we get started, you did say you're new here, but just to confirm, you don't have any violent felonies or convictions under the Wildlife and Environmental Protection Act, do you?
No.
All right, good deal. All right, so the Maps tab, you'll see we have several different shaded areas. If you're going to be participating in hunting, you have to be inside the green zone. All right, green zones are designated hunting area. The purple zones are state parks. Those are no hunting zones, definitely no hunting zones. And the yellow areas, those are our conservation zones. It's foot traffic only, no flash photography, and no disturbing the wildlife. All right, we'll navigate over to the licensing and FAQ tab.
Alright.
And here we'll see our requirements for obtaining your fish and game license. Now, everything here can be found under HR 324. That's our Wildlife and Environmental Protection Act. Those have all our relevant laws. But requirements for your fish and game license is you must not have any violent felonies on your record in the last 14 days, no convictions under the Wildlife and Environmental Protection Act in the last 14 days. Laws pertaining to hunters is you must always carry both your fish and game license and your gun license on you while you're hunting. If you do not have a valid gun license, you may not hunt, which means if you're hunting with a shotgun, you need to have your shotgun license, your gun license, and your hunting and fishing license on you while hunting. You may not hunt from inside any vehicle, whether it's parked or moving. However, you may park the vehicle, turn it off, exit it, and then climb on top or in the truck bed and continue hunting from there. But at no point should you ever be hunting from a moving vehicle or hunting from inside a vehicle.
You know, if
You are-
somebody can fish out of a moving vehicle, I'm impressed.
That'd be pretty sweet, yeah. You know, you do like a low-speed troll down the river or something
yeah.
like that off-road. That'd be pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You are never allowed to purchase a hunting rifle for someone else, and you're never allowed to let anyone borrow your hunting rifle either. You are allowed to hunt deer, boar, coyotes, bird, and rabbits. However, if you intend to target the larger game, such as deer or boar, you must use a large caliber weapon, such as a shotgun or a rifle. And be aware that targeting large species with a small caliber, such as a pistol, is highly illegal and can lead to animal cruelty charges under HR 324. You are never allowed to target cougars. However, you may act in self-defense. It's just we as rangers ask that you never put yourself in a position where you have to act in self-defense. If you spend more time out there, you'll kind of learn where they hang out, and you'll notice that cougars don't really track you down. They're just more territorial, so just give them a wide berth when you spot them. And be aware that harvesting them for their meat or pelt is illegal, and possession of cougar products is highly illegal. Be aware of what's in front of and behind your target, and that means don't shoot towards any roadways, buildings, or other people. And if a park ranger approaches you, please shoulder or holster your weapon, and definitely don't use that scope on your rifle to get a better look at us. Laws for fishing in the state is you must always carry your fish and game license on you while fishing. The use of live bait is prohibited within the state, and be aware that the use of toxic bait is also prohibited in the state. So you can't add any oils or solvents to your lures that are going to leave behind toxic residues in the waterways. The other important laws to be aware of is our bag limits. Hunters may carry up to 60 meat in their possession at any one time, but this does not include scraps. Hunters may also carry up to 15 pelts in their possession at any one time, and this does not include scraps. Fishermen may carry up to 80 fish in their possession at any one time. Be aware that under HR 324, rangers reserve the right to search any person, receptacle, or vehicle that we reasonably believe may contain any fish, meat, pelts, or byproducts of hunting or fishing, or any instrumentalities of hunting or fishing, as long as we observe you in the act of hunting or fishing. Violation of bag limits can and will lead to criminal charges under Wildlife Environmental Code. A couple tips to keep you safe out there while you're hunting. Please wear a high-vis vest for safety. It's not required by law, but it will keep you safe out there. Carry a knife with you to skin and harvest the animals you've hunted. We as rangers don't like to see you committing wanton waste where you just shoot the animal and leave it to lay. Now, hunting bags can be acquired from hardware stores to hold your meat and pelts. Also, meat and pelts can be sold to designated vendors around the state, but I know that there is a civilian-owned butchery called Raven Slaughterhouse, and they pay a premium for hunted meats.
Mm-hmm.
Please drive a vehicle optimized for off-roading. Don't take your four-door sedan on slicks up the side of Chiliad. And park your vehicle in a safe place and be sure to lock it. Uh, Time can get away from you when you're out there chasing animals, so be sure to carry food and water with you at all times. Keep an eye out for mountain lions, fellow hunters, and report any suspicious or illegal activities to rangers at 311 or 911. And if you do happen to dispatch a cougar out there, just please reach out to us at 311. We do have a paw ranch facility where we transport injured cougars either for research purposes or rehabilitation purposes. So if you do dispatch one, reach out to us and let us know. Couple tips for fishing. We have lots of freshwater opportunities from lakes and ponds and rivers. We also have saltwater opportunities along the shorelines, and for our most experienced fishermen, they tend to head offshore for some deep sea fishing, but be aware that that's for the most experienced anglers. Fishing poles can be purchased from any tackle shop, and once you buy them, you're ready to go. Carry food and water with you, be aware of your surroundings, and again, any suspicious or illegal activities to the rangers at 311 or 911. All right, do you have any questions regarding your fish and game license?
No, this seems very familiar to me.
Right on. Well, if you can just flash me a photo ID, I can get that issued to you. Alrighty, give me just a sec.
Okay.
Alrighty, you can print that license off right here in Polito at the sheriff's office or in town at City Hall. If you have any issues, go ahead and reach out to us and we'll get that straightened out for you.
Sure thing. Thank you so much.
Of course, and if you do decide you want your skipper's license, right here's where you get it.
If I ever get the balls for it, I will.
That'd be an exciting day.
That would be a very interesting day. That might be a day I am at the hospital for help.
Right. That makes sense.
He told me there were sharks, and I'm not a fan.
Yep.
Oh, them water puppies don't mean you no harm.
Listen, I know, but you know when you were like 7 years old on a cruise ship, went overboard, and sharks and killer whales almost made you a snack. Yeah, you're done. You're done.
Just don't overthink it.
Listen, they might have just wanted a kiss, but I didn't want to.
Maybe. You know. Well, all right, 10. Y'all take it easy.
Thank you so much.
Well, I'm
Everyone
thinking
from
about it.
Y'all have a safe day. What's
I
up?
haven't run into you before. Jason Langley, I'm actually with Saffir, and I've been trying to get Rangers and Leo numbers when I get a chance.
Sure. There you go, man.
Thank you.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
All right, stay safe out there, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all too.
Can I go and get yours too,
Stay safe.
sir? I don't think I have yours.
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Let Jason make his social call.
Social call.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You
No
guys
worries.
Have a good one.
Hey, you too.
So pretty similar laws to when you were a cop.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like deja vu. Like I thought for a moment I was reading him the laws.
All right, so down to the Pluto station up here. We get that printed for you. So last I know, this little stretch of highway here around Polito is a 60 limit. Just so you know.
That makes sense. It's a little bit busier,
Yeah.
and you also got a ton of wildlife running out. Alright. Do you have wallets here for IDs?
Yes, you can buy
Oh,
those as well.
Any one of those.
I think right here at the counter, you could be a local and get you your license.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Get it. He's like, you don't have your weapons license. I was like, man, I don't. I don't have my fire license.
Yeah. So what do you want to do? You want to keep getting you all set up and stuff, or did you want to do the fishing, or what? Because we could go down to PD to get you that gun license.
Well, how much does a gun license cost?
If I remember correctly, it's actually free. It's just the background check.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm a good noodle. And it's up to you if you want to. I might get more numbers for your social call, Jason.
I mean, like I said, I work with Sappher, so I've wanted to have as many Leo contacts as I can just to play things safe,
Alright.
In case, anything comes up, I can take a quick look at my phone and see if someone's awake and give them a call. Okay, the thing is, I don't remember where to buy wallets, but let's take a peek at the hardware store up here.
Now, does medical use the med center up here, or?
We will transport people here if it's closest and they're not in severe issue. We do have a good local doctor, but if it has a small operating theater. I mean, it's not an operating theater really. It's like for more simple outpatient quick things. So yeah, we only do it if it's not severe for that location.
Okay.
So there's a Dr. Odin who's in charge of Polito. He is actually a former member of the Lost, if I remember correctly. He's pretty talented. Then Sandy Shores has a Dr. Grimmer, is our local doctor. And Pillbox, if none of our regular SAMS members are available, has a Dr. Zelig.
I don't think it's the wallets here.
Okay, yeah, I can't remember where it is.
I checked. I asked them if it was in camping supply, and they looked at me weird. So relieve it. I looked at them.
Okay.
Uh,
It might be at the grocery store around the corner.
It could be.
And it could possibly be just at a marketplace.
That's right.
Yeah, it's in the 24/7.
See, I went the wrong one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of food you can get to. These things expire quicker than stuff from, citizen-run places, but it's an option. case nobody's open, or if you want to stock up and have something available.
Yeah, I think too much.
You got your wallet though?
Yes, I do.
Awesome.
Oh, it got that nice new wallet smell.
Yes, fresh leather is always a great smell. All right, down to PD it is. Let's see if we can get you a gun permit.
I did also buy additional cooler box for the fishes, just in
Yeah.
case.
That's what I would suggest, just as a backup.
Better safe than sorry, you know. I could be out there fishing and then be like, oh man, you know, I don't want to sell it right now. And then I gotta go get a cooler box.
Right. Sometimes you just have to hurry home. Yep. I don't remember the limits getting read to me when I got my license. I don't remember if they added that or I just forgot about it.
I mean, I expected that there was probably going to be some limitations.
Yeah. Yeah.
60 fish sounds pretty on par.
Yeah, I've never gone over 50. 50 is usually the most I'll do, and that usually takes about 2 hours to get that many.
Yeah, if I remember right, the range was usually between 80 and 100. And then we're like, okay, guys, too much. Go do something else.
Now, just in case you want to try anything when I'm not around, just to let you know, so fishing, it's just a matter of having your license and then finding a place you want to fish, getting your rod out, and casting the rod, you know, put it on your belt and pull out the rod, and then you'll eventually feel a tug. You can hook the line, and then it's a matter of they're going to come struggling, and you want to reel when they're not struggling.
Right.
The interesting thing is, though, if you want to do the hunting or the mining, you have to hit that G switch on your phone and let the state know through the phone that you're going to be dealing with that activity.
With
But you don't
hunting
have to,
or mining?
with hunting or mining. Yeah, but you don't have to do that for fishing. It's like you can take a look on your phone now, hit that G switch, and check out the activities, and you can see what you notify them for. But yeah, for whatever reason, you don't have to do that for fishing.
Okay.
Yeah, after you've let them know, for, like, say, the sake of hunting, it's that basically kind of gives them a heads up, and they know that you're going to be skinning the animals and collecting the meat and that sort of stuff. And when it comes to the mining, well, you know, once they've been notified, it's almost like giving them that notification, almost like, you know, flips a switch, and your eyes adjust, and you can see the stuff that you can take your pickaxe to.
I mean, I guess it's better than having to call 311 multiple times.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like, hey, I'm hunting and I'm mining. And I'm doing all of these things. I just want to let you know. Not like they got 10 million other things to worry about.
Yep. Now, you didn't seem very interested in, like, doing driving type stuff, from what it sounded like.
Or at least a boat.
Pardon?
Is it driving or diving?
Driving.
Oh, driving? I don't mind driving. I just definitely don't want to drive a boat.
Remember I mentioned about there's the occasionally the businesses will call for resupply, and there's a couple of businesses in the city that deliver the stuff.
Uh-huh.
Is that something that interests you at all?
I mean, I could probably do that. I mean, no problem.
Okay, well, my friend who's co-owner of one of those delivery services just texted me if you want to meet her to see if they have openings and consider that. I could give her a text and see if she's free. That'd be up to you, of course.
The only thing is I don't really have a... Do they give you a vehicle to
They
deliver?
do have fleet vehicles, yes.
Okay.
You would be able
Oh.
to drive to the business location and park your car, your bike with the valet, and then pull out one of the fleet vehicles.
Okay. So my only worry was I don't know if they want me delivering on a bike.
Yeah, no, like I said, they do have fleet vehicles.
That sounds awful for their insurance.
So I'll be waiting to get your license here. If you want me to, like I said, I could give her a call, give her a text, and see if she's free. If that's something you want to consider, or at least want to meet her.
Oh yeah. Get her feel for me.
What just happened to my... It's like she hit an oil slick there or something.
I think you're seeing things.
No, she skittered out when I came around to line up to park.
Maybe I don't know where to go. Where's the front entrance?
Yeah, so I was gonna...
Are you going here?
Yoink.
Yeah. I knew it.
Like I said, I kind of like doing it. I hope you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. It's because I walk slow. I get it. I get it.
I mean, you know, I know we didn't get very serious when we dated, but I think you at least picked up that I am actually a little bit of a cuddler, and so
Oh yeah.
I like the contact.
Also, I just, you can take yourself out of being a cop. You just can't take the cop out of you.
You know how to use your indoor voice or shout, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because sometimes they're upstairs and you need to shout to get their attention. But we can also 311 them.
Eh.
I'll do the 311.
Smells like lavender.
Hey, anyone available at VP to issue a gun license? They usually use a lemon scent up at SSSO.
I think that, God, today they use lavenders. You made me want to take a nap in the lobby.
Maybe they just changed it up.
Maybe they needed a chill vibe for today. It is Sunday, day before Monday.
Okay, I do 4 for Rangers. part of me,
Hmm.
wants to go back there because I have keys because I'm a government employee.
Don't do that.
I
Jaden.
won't. It's a temptation, though.
You look like a bounty hunter right now, like John Wick in that outfit. You'll scare the crap out of me.
Hello, I heard someone here is looking for a gun license.
Yes, that'll be my friend here.
I am Trooper Michelangelo Pietro with the San Andreas State Police. Which one of you was in need of it? You? All right. Let me go over my documentation here. I've done before and waiting on my FTO, and I will work on getting that done for you. Okay, what's your name?
Evelyn Pierce.
Evelyn Pierce. You ever been arrested, Evelyn?
No.
Let's see. Could I see your ID?
Yeah. Let me just pull it out and I walk.
Lord, sorry about that.
There you go.
All right, let me look that up for you. Alright, it looks like you have no priors again. Just give me a moment to review the documentation here and see what I need to be doing.
You're all good.
Of course. Stay safe out there, alright?
You know, if you looked me up and you saw something on my record, I'd be surprised.
Nope, just that you've got a fish and game license, and that's about it. Alright, definitely haven't committed any violent felonies within the last 14 days. You're good there. Let's see here. I will need you to come on over this way. Let's see, what do I need you to remove?
How's it going today, sir?
Sorry, we're gonna get a picture here if you guys don't mind. Thank you. Stand right in front of the flags and remove your hat if you could, please. I'm gonna be taking a picture. What? Okay, glasses if they're not prescription as well. I'm gonna begin to picture you. Will go on your record just for this, okay? Alright, I've got that. Let me add this to your profile. Give me just a moment.
Hi, are you free? My friend is hurt and I'm not getting a response from Sapper, and her leg is definitely broken and she might have hurt her neck and I can't move her and I'm not getting a response from Sapper.
Where are you at?
On GOH by Hookies.
GOH by Hookies.
I'll ping you.
Yeah, okay, I will try to get on duty as quick as I can. I just don't know how fast I can get over there.
Okay, yeah, I'm not getting a response.
Yeah, just keep calling Safford. They may just be tied up with other things right now.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
All right, and now could I request a phone number from you to add it to your MTD profile? You do not need to do this, but it will allow us to, get in contact with you for any reason that you might need. It's purely voluntary. I'll write that down or just share it with me. Share it with me through your phone, whatever you'd like to do. Get it added here. Well, I appreciate it. That would be bad. What's the purpose for this gun license, if you don't mind me asking then? Yeah, I understand this state's definitely necessary. Or could be good to have as well. The fishing game, plan on doing some hunting. Yeah, alright. Now, I do have a little spiel type speech to go through on some safety and some regulation type things. I'm gonna read that out to you now, okay? Owning a firearm comes with many responsibilities, such as maintaining the safekeeping of the firearm, staying up to date with laws and regulations regarding firearms, and knowing when and where you can carry and discharge your firearm. You may only purchase a firearm for yourself and no one else via
Hey, how bad is
registered
she?
ammunition within the state
She's
of
not
San
responding to me
Andreas.
at all.
Purchasing any firearm
Her leg's
outside of a
broken.
registered ammunition deal,
She's barely breathing,
or
and
purchasing firearms
she's
that are
got
not
a cut to her
available
head. I
in
bandaged
ammunition
up,
is
but
legal. You may
she's
only use
not
your firearm in
responsive at all. She's
self-defense, and when
I can ping
discharged,
you,
you
and I
must inform
still
law
nothing
enforcement of the
response.
discharging of your firearm.
If she's
You are
not
not allowed to
responsive at
possess or attach
all and
extended
barely
magazines or
breathing, that
suppressors
could be
to your firearm.
pneumothorax. I can't treat that anyways. You may
One
be best
violent
off
felony
with a
committed with a
local.
firearm, or two
Okay,
non-violent
alright, I'll get her
firearms
in the car.
felonies,
I'll try
or
to move
two
her.
firearms
Alright.
misdemeanors
Yeah,
within
yeah.
14 days is
Sorry,
grounds for
Okay.
like I said, I'm
revocation
just going
of
by
your
what you're
firearms
describing. I
license.
wouldn't be able to
Once
treat
revoked,
that
you must
anyways.
wait a minimum of 7
Okay.
days with
I
an
appreciate
additional
it.
7 days for
Okay,
every
good
prior
Good luck.
revocation
I'll do
in
it,
the
bye.
past 3 months. For example, if you have 2 prior revocations in the 3 months prior to the current revocation, you will face a revocation for 21 days. That is 7 days base and 14 days due to prior revocations. Your gun license must be reissued by a corporal or higher within the law enforcement departments of San Andreas in that instance. Once I grant you this license, you will have to go down to City Hall or the courthouse to get a physical card. And anytime you are carrying your firearm with you, make sure you have that physical card with you. Does that all sound okay?
Yeah, no. Time gets to the station.
Yeah. Alright. Let me get that issued to you.
I got a ranger sent to that 911 of your friend. I hope he's okay.
I appreciate that. Yeah, it's almost Sappher, but by her description, I wouldn't be able to treat the wounds that she may have.
Yeah, there's no fire and rescue on duty as well, so I got a ranger to head over there, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, I've granted you a gun license now. Like I said, you can head down to the courthouse, City Hall, get a physical license, and then buy from any registered ammunition dealer. Yeah, no problem. You have a good day. Did I do it?
Everything good?
Yeah, hold a second.
Evelyn Pierce.
Yeah.
Someone should have responded to the 911 now, right?
Yeah, I just saw it's too late. I already got her in the car. I'm on my way to Plato because
Okay.
it was closest.
All right.
I'm not gonna risk taking her all the way to Pillbox.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Considering how far I was out, this is probably best anyway. So good luck, and I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
The one that.
Alright.
Okay, all my luck. Do you want me to come up and see you, see how you're doing?
I'll be fine. I just gonna get her to the. I'm in Plato now.
Okay, all my luck.
I'll let you know what happens. Bye.
Cool.
Thanks. Okay. So that was my friend I was telling you about. Apparently her friend got hurt.
Oh.
And there was no Sapphire on duty.
Oh.
I was about to head and get on duty when I realized it's like it's so far up there because she was up by Hookie, she said, and it's like by the time I got there it could have been too late, so it was better for her to transport. Also, by what she described, I don't know if I would have been able to treat the injuries anyways.
Oh, jeez, how bad is it?
She said she was having a hard time breathing, so that could be a potential pneumo or pneumothorax, and that's paramedic level, and I'm not a paramedic.
No, she needs an actual doctor.
Right. I mean, all I would be able to do is just stick a O2 mask on her, and like I said, by the time I got up there, it just it was better for her. I mean, she had a broken leg, so moving her isn't the best, but considering the triple breathing, it was a better option than waiting for me. At least in my opinion. So for the little spiel about handling and using the gun, that feel very odd to have it recited to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, locals outside VPD get a little crazy.
Yeah, that seems pretty normal.
Okay, time to pick up another license for you.
I know, by the time I'm be like, hang on. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong one too. And they're like, hey, there it is.
Check the directory and see if any gun type stores are open, because you need one of those to get the shotgun license. I don't think they are right now.
Well, that's fine.
Right, just wanted to figure at least to take a look.
I mean, we got part 1, so I need to go to a actual gun store to get the shotgun.
To get the shotgun license, yes.
Okay.
I actually know someone who works at one of those, so I usually get most active around Tuesdays. If you're around Tuesday too, if he's up, we can see if we can talk him into going down to opening it for you.
I'll start crying and everything. Please. Oh, I love being asked why I want a gun license.
What'd you tell him?
Well, I'm like, well, self-defense, because there's gangs and MCs around here, and sometimes they get a little squirrely, even with civilians. Doesn't have to be with a cop.
Yep.
No, like also, I do like hunting, and I'm a retired cop, so it's really weird not having a gun.
Think you'll open carry?
I did ask him if this was an open carry state. That is very important to know. Some states aren't.
Right. But do you like that feeling of having the holster visible on your side?
Yeah, I also feel like it's a little bit reassuring for officers when they're talking to me that, you know, I'm telling them, but they also can see that that's where the gun is. And that I'm not reaching for it.
Yoink.
Yoink. I don't know, some people may call me weird, but I don't care.
What?
So some people might call it weird, but I don't care.
Nah, I've known several people who open carry. It's very common, definitely for a lot of those MCs and gangs, but other people too.
It could also be a good tell for someone trying to fuck with you that you're not defenseless. Well, the city gets to pay for that.
Yep.
It's like, I don't have to worry about it.
It's not too much. I'm just wondering if I should 311 the information.
Perfect. Hmm. I mean, if you want to. But they might already know.
Yoink.
Yep. I just put the wallet away, too. Look at that. Now I'm fully ready for anything.
Well, that shotgun license. But yeah.
Well, yeah. And then I'll be ready for anything. Besides my pilot's license, but, you know.
Yeah.
They might think I'm really weird.
All right. Ready for today's pun?
Okay, let's go for it.
You still game for a little bit of fishing?
Yeah, I'm game.
Okay.
You know, the other day I went to the hospital because I accidentally swallowed too much food coloring.
Oh, excuse me?
Yeah, I died a little on the inside.
Ah. That was a very colorful pun.
Thank you. Can't believe there's no staffer around right now.
There's an auction going on, so I think a lot of people are doing that. But since we are going to go fishing, I'm going to go change real quick.
Okay.
You can
No,
come
come.
say hi to Ember.
I can. She's the real reason why I come in. Well, she's probably lonely with everybody else at the auction.
Yep, exactly. Hi, Ember, sweetie. How you doing, baby?
Hello. It is me again.
Yeah, you remember Eve, don't you, Ember?
I don't want to step on her doing.
Yeah, I'll get out of your way in a second. As soon as I'm done saying hi. You take care, everybody who comes on shift today, all right, sweetie? Take care of Eve for a few moments while I change, too.
Here in the station.
There. Less John Wick.
Yeah. Okay, alright, I get off the ground. I know. Ugh. Okay. I was asking
Yoink.
Ember how her day was, you know. Bye, Ember.
Bye, sweetie.
I want to ask how many people just became part of fire rescue just for Ember.
Well, I don't know where they kept her when I first joined. But,
Hang on, the door's open.
you got it?
Yeah.
Make sure it's locked. So we just recently moved to this station. And
Oh.
before that, she wasn't around, but I heard at the previous station to the one that we worked at when I got hired, she was around then. So I think, they had someone taking care of her for a while. And she didn't have good quarters at the last station. But now that we have this one, they were able to bring her back from whoever was caretaking her.
Aww. Where was the previous station at?
The main station was over kind of near the oil fields over there, if you know where they're at.
Oh, wow.
That general area, yeah.
That's some distance.
Hmm. Although we also still have access to a beach house. We can still work out of that one. It's just it's not our main facility. Lifeguard station, essentially, right near the pier.
Oh, so you guys can do lifeguard duty?
I mean, technically, yes, we do have marine certs.
You guys have a medical seaplane? That would be a good idea.
We don't have a seaplane, but we do have two different heli units, and we do have our own Coast Guard boats.
Are the helis
No.
No. And that's also a really good idea.
Yeah, we'd have to talk to someone in charge of that sort of thing.
Look at that. You're coming up with great ideas. Somebody get this woman a promotion. I don't even have a job, but give me a promotion.
I mean, yeah, it didn't seem like you were interested, but when I told some of my friends at the station that I had a friend who moved in from out of town, one of them was like, "Oh, who is it?" And I mentioned, your name. Like, "Oh, bring her in. We need more women here."
I don't know.
I'm not pushing. I'm just telling you what they said.
Funny though, is there not a lot of females in
Actually, there are quite a few, but they still said that. So yeah, I found it kind of funny. I think it was because it was Lieutenant Darcy Reed, and she's like, so most of all of our official firefighters are men, but even though, so she's a lieutenant, so technically she's not attached to EMS or fire officially. She's like, part of it all. She likes the fire side. And so I think she was more thinking of that. It's like, since I'm a firefighter, I might be able to bring in a female friend and she'll go the firefighter route.
She's plotting.
Yes, exactly. So welcome to my little getaway fishing retreat.
Hey, no one should come bother us. Well, I mean, the Rangers can, but I mean, like, other people.
Hopefully not.
Alright, you're about to witness how rusty I am with fishing.
Like I said, just get your rod on your belt and get pretty close to the water, give it a cast, and it's pretty easy to figure out. So just wait for that nibble, give them a hook, and then only reel when they're not struggling.
Take it easy on me, fish, okay? I'm a little rusty. Haha!
We got them simultaneously.
Not that rusty at all.
There we go. So you good at identifying your fish?
Some of them. I know that one was red snapper.
I got a top smell to start with.
I'm not as good with my fish as I am with my cars.
Yeah, at least the game warden will keep track of how many you've caught. And he'll kind of issue you a little title, depending on how many you've caught every so often. It gets quite a bit more difficult the further you go. Like, I think his first thing he designates you with is around your 50th fish, and then it's not till 250, and then it's not till 1,000.
How many fish have you caught?
1,102.
Oh my gosh.
This is what I've been doing to relax. I mean, I still largely think of myself as an action junkie, but I haven't been as much as one. But it's because, you know, I felt different since I moved to the state to a degree. Plus, being with Sappher, you know, there's some stress involved, and I do find the sound of the ocean more than the fishing itself distresses me, but I figure since I'm here, may as well find something to do, you know?
Rather than standing here and twiddling your thumbs. I don't know, I found in my later years that, I don't know, every now and then I like to just stop.
Yeah, I do too. Like I said, for me, it's really a lot of it's just the sound of the waves. I find very calming, but at least this way I'm still at least doing something a little active, you know? And hey, some of these things are pretty big beasts. I mean, I've caught a 50-pound fish before.
Gosh, that reminds me of the time I wrestled a gator.
No, alright.
I was chasing after a criminal. They wandered too close. And we had a really bad monsoon, so we had some gators that relocated, and we were
Yeah.
trying to relocate them back because they definitely were not native. And I saved, I saved that criminal's life.
Nice.
It was like a 12-footer. It was a big boy.
Yeah. Main thing I've always heard is to watch out for don't get caught in the roll and try to clamp their mouth shut because they're not big in opening them.
Mm-mm. Plus, sometimes if you get them a good little poop on the snout,
Right. They're a lot like sharks about that.
they're like, okay, I'm gonna fuck off. Give me nose, messed up. Oh wow, that one was kind of heavy.
California halibut?
Oh, the red snapper.
No, okay. California halibuts average around 30 pounds. I forget what the 50-pound one that I grabbed is. It's
I
like
think that one might have been 50 pounds.
okay. Yeah, I've been looking it up since I started finding this as a pastime.
Well, lifting weights as often as I do, it's pretty easy to tell.
Yeah, I meant more for like identifying them. You know, I recognize a lot more fish than I used to before I moved here.
I've already I've already caught 6 food.
Yeah, I lost track already, but I think I'm right about the same area.
Let's go. I'm pretty not as rusted as I thought.
Good. Are rods similar to the ones you last used?
No. A little easier.
Okay, that's good. Also cool just chilling with someone quietly like this sometimes.
I enjoy just being around people.
Just want to make sure if you prefer to chat, I can come up with things to talk about. Yeah, if you also just enjoy quiet presence sometimes, I know I do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not as all over the place as I used to be, so I can sit around with people for a while.
Right? We both mellowed some.
Yeah, you can say that. I guess being a cop really helped with that because it was hectic all the time.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's just kind of nice to have him around again.
I mean, if you want to talk about what you've been up to since, we last saw each other, I'm all ears.
Just never been one to bring the focus on myself, you know?
Yeah, I know. Listen, I can be not a whole lot in someone's life.
You can be what?
Well, you know, like I found you with the detectives, but I can't
Right.
see a whole lot in your life.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, so yeah, you wouldn't know why I moved here originally, right?
No.
I forget how long it was after you moved away, but eventually I did hook up with someone. And we got pretty close. We were together for a number of years, and I was doing the stunt work, and she's an aspiring actress. And, some director type offered her a casting couch type deal. And I still kind of had that temper that would get me, and I didn't physically attack him, but I gave him a very, very large earful. And thing was, the next day she decided it would be good for her career. I
So,
guess.
was this gig with added benefits? If you catch my drift.
Casting couch, yeah, that's what I meant by it. Yeah. So obviously I wasn't happy with that, and I guess because I got in his face, him getting her wasn't enough. He kind of made it very hard for me to continue to get jobs, at least of the ones I wanted. So I kind of decided I wanted to get away from there to at least some degree. As I mentioned, I still go back here and there, but I can't get the same sort of work as I did before. But I'm doing what I can, and I have a few leftover contracts for a couple things. So that's why I fly back to California fairly frequently. But largely, I just wanted to start over.
Well, she's lucky that I don't have the itch in me to want to commit crime. She's not lucky with the fact that I have friends that do.
Well, just remember, there are a lot of dangerous people, and now I don't know if I want to mention the person I met here.
Trust me, Jason, even if I became a cop, I still had ties with very dangerous people. I was probably the only person you'll ever know that could be affiliated with so many gangs and become a cop without much as a sideways glance.
Right. Still, those contacts might be hard to pull on here is the issue.
Maybe. But it might be easier than you think. I just thought of 5 that I could.
Wow, that quick too. But yeah, I mean, you open up to me, I may as well open up to you, because I haven't talked about it a whole lot except in passing to a couple people I know. So there was someone I met here that I actually picked up off the street or the highway officially after a seatbelt malfunction. I kind of seemed like we hit it off to a degree. But she was definitely recovering from some things. She had recently, the very day I met her divorce was finalized. But it seemed like there was some mutual attraction, but the thing was, her ex was a cop, and it kind of soured her towards cops. And before she'd been a cop, she too kind of had a criminal lifestyle, which you could be familiar with. And it kind of led her towards getting back into that sort of group. But there were some signs that she was getting serious into it. I was just still very, very attracted to her, and she seemed attracted to me. I was trying to let her take her time, because she was, I mean, she told me repeatedly the guy she divorced was, she thought he was the one, he was her everything, he meant so much to her. And, you know, I thought she should take some time, try to heal, but we even talked about potentially dating, going out after she had some time to do that. But, I don't know. I'm sure she would look at it different, but I'd say she decided she didn't want to take that time, and my mentioning time, and I did admittedly suggest maybe she might want to look into some therapy, which she said she'd had before, so it didn't seem like that much of an issue, but she gave me a call one day to come meet her, and so when I was there and she'd gotten a little distant, and I thought she was pulling away, but I just wanted to confirm things, you know, have them ironed out and make sure, not just assume. But I guess I should have just dropped it and trusted my instincts. When I went to meet her, 3 of her friends rolled up. And, they took me up by the Zancudo Marsh, had a little speech about how they're tired of me trying to quote-unquote fix her. She was very unhappy with that, and you know, after the little speech, that's when she took the knife out. She missed the jugular.
So what you're telling me is I just need to call one.
She is part of a large gang, and even someone I know who is a criminal in the city doesn't seem to want to mess with that gang, so I would definitely not suggest it. I'm over it, you know, she wants her criminal lifestyle. She admitted she did find someone else, which is why she had gotten distant from me. I just found it very hypocritical, because she talked about how she was getting upset because some of her old friends were calling her things like a whore and so sort of thing, and it's like, I'm here trying to give her time to find herself and find out who she is, what she wants to be. But yeah, she did pretty much like just jump into with this guy out of the blue, it felt like, since we had been talking.
See, there's a different. Your friend might not want to mess with them because they're a big bad gang, but that just tells me that your friend has never experienced what it is like to actually be a cold-blooded criminal.
I mean, I think he knows how to take care of business. He's just also one who can be very diplomatic. According to some people, you know, they did feel like I was in the wrong because so many people around here don't like any sort of reference to therapy or getting help, you know. So who knows, maybe I was.
I mean, telling someone that they could use some help with therapy could be triggering. I can't lie.
Yeah. So there you go.
Dang old fish.
Hmm.
Really
What's up?
pulling a fish.
Oh, just need to get a little closer to the water.
Yeah. Aha. See, well, now you're behind me. This is weird.
I was behind you a little bit before.
If it wasn't by this much, I'm focused.
Here. Happy?
And then I can see my peripheral.
Okay. I can still see your butt out of mine, so I'm good.
What if a crazy land shark came out of the water?
Speaking strictly as potential contingency thing, emergency, you know, I know what you said about the water, and I know you don't plan to get on it, but like I said, if you want to plan for a contingency, a possible emergency, we do have wrist shark repellent, like sonar type things you can get. So that's something you can consider buying to have at least available if you think there may be a need for you to get in the water.
You're telling me you have something that smells so bad shark doesn't want to be anywhere near you?
Like I said, it's more like almost sonar based.
I was like, what you guys do? Figure out the opposite of a chum bucket?
Pretty much. Just if you do get one of those, always remember to remove it before you ever get into a car, because its frequencies really fuck with cars.
Hmm. Yeah, most cars now have computers.
Hmm.
I swear, the Jetsons are gonna come true. We're gonna have flying cars.
I mean, I've seen some YouTube videos of a guy who's made practical Iron Man armor these days, so yeah, it's almost like flying cars have been forgotten about so they can make other things now.
No, they're doing a lot of electrical cars now.
The city has those, by the way.
Oh, does that have a neon?
I don't remember the exact type, but we've got charging stations in electrical cars. Yep. You might have noticed them at the near City Hall. There's a couple of charging stations right there.
Neon's a pretty good little electrical car. It's a 4-door. What kind of bikes can sell you?
I think it's called Handlebar Haven. They're the ones who specialize in motorcycles, so keep an eye open for that in your directory.
They're gonna try to sway my mind with the bike, and I'm like, Yeah, but it double clutches a lot, and I don't like it. Usually, it's your more fancier muscle bikes. I used to be a big fan of muscle bikes.
Not so much anymore.
Nah, more so into the sports bikes.
Yeah. I want one of those myself.
You know, I do remember this one chase that I was on, that I felt like I was in an action movie. We were in this chase for about like an hour and a half.
Oof.
Yeah, oof is right. Dodging other people on the road, people walking in the road. I dodged a car rolling on a fire,
Oh, man.
and then they decided to go up this mountain, and their big idea was to jump off and parachute.
Oh, God.
Well, everybody else was like, oh no, we can't do it. But I saw that there was at least one parachute still sitting there, so I was like, fuck it, I'm sending it. And they were like, Pierce, wait! And before they could even say it to me, I just jumped off of that parachute. They're just flying down the air, probably thinking to themselves, hey, we gotta wait. Then they turn around and I'm right there.
You get them both?
Yeah, eventually, after another 30 minutes.
Oh, jeez. Well, hey, but you got them. Well done.
Well, because it was easier for me to tell them where they were going, where to land, so it was easy for
Right.
me to get a pickup. Because they definitely had a pickup.
That's the thing. You can sometimes outrun a cop's vehicle, but if they've got any sort of eyes on you from any sort of aerial spotting, you can't outrun that radio usually.
No. Especially because we had Air 1, we had 2 heat units, we had bikes. There wasn't any getting away. We also had a truck. And then my little... it's probably the equivalent of a Charger. Not the best for off-roading, but it did its job.
That's good.
I did almost fall into a tree, so like it was a close call, you know. That would have been great. Hit a tree, broke a leg, probably both my legs, and an arm. Hopefully not suffer a concussion or internal bleeding.
Yeah, that's never good. How many you caught so far?
That's a good question. No, but after that chase, I was like, where was the cameras? Counting in my head, I think I count maybe about 19.
Okay. I'm gonna catch a few more, but then we'll just go ahead and get these sold. I should probably, unfortunately, get to sleep.
I mean, the lavender smell from the police station to the waves now. I bet you're feeling really relaxed.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. How about you?
I mean, the sound of the ocean is great, but I am really close to it, so I am a little on edge.
Hey, if you want to get going now, we can get going now.
19's an odd number.
Okay.
I still have that weird thing with odd numbers, Jason, you know?
Yep, I get it. Everyone's got their little superstitions or things that get them like that.
That's why I have 8 tattoos. Because I had 7 and I was like, this is a problem. Because it was just 1, and then I was like, oh, but 2 is a good number. And then I was like, you know, could have more. Then it became 4, then it turned to 6, then it became 8, and I was like, I'm running out of skin here. Because I do not want to tattoo my face. Okay, listen, I'm all about tattoos, but tattoos on the face are something else.
Yeah, they're not for me either. I know that some people like them, and that's fine, to each their own. But yeah, I don't find it appealing personally.
I mean, some people can make it look really good. It's tasteful.
Yeah,
you know?
it's few and far between though, you know, because part of it is it's not just the tattoo. Part of it sometimes is the shape of the face and how the tattoo fits the shape of the face and stuff like that.
Tattoo across the forehead? Absolutely not. No one can make that look good. Catch one more fish.
Alrighty.
Yeah, 'cause I'm at 21. The odd number again. 22.
Get this last one.
God, there was a shit ton of beans in that chili.
So you feel better with smaller bodies of water that you can see across?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so if we go fishing again, we can go up to Sandy Shores and do it up there. You know what I forgot to tell you about the ranger station also has?
What?
Kennels. We have canine units.
Don't tempt me, fucker. Ah.
Oh, well, here. We've got several different units. But,
I'm a sucker for dogs.
take a look at that. That's Helios.
Ah.
Give him a squeeze.
Ooh, squeeze.
Let's give him another squeeze.
Oh my god. Don't tempt me. I love the canine unit.
Hey, well, rangers aren't quite the same as, you know, Leos.
Take your plushie back. Take it back.
Hold on. You want me to really tempt you?
Oh no.
So, guess what?
What?
There's a canine unit that has a crush on Ember.
You try to steal my Ember?
He is, not me.
Stalking out in a beef. Oh my lord. Can't see me have problems. Can't take Ember. It's mine. I have beef with the ranger dog. Before you started, Jason, now I have beef with the dog.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you're also considered being a ranger, so I guess I also gave you pause for thought.
I have a weakness for dogs. It was the only thing I never got to do as a cop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, like, I got to see the dogs and take them for walks and stuff, but I didn't actually get to work with them. even though I had a cult following of dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because they're trained to know that, you know, in certain spaces in the station, they can be their free little doggy selves.
Okay.
So as soon as I walked in, I'm getting tackled for kisses. We had a canine, his name was Archer, and he would tell you he loves you.
Aw.
Archer also had one of the craziest howls you would ever hear from a dog. It sounded like he was screaming at you. But on shift, like when he was in a car and he was patrolling, he was a completely different dog.
Well, that's good. That's the way they should be. They should be focused when they're on duty.
Oh yeah. I remember there was a call and we heard that a canine unit had went down. The freaking criminal decided to shoot at our canines. Which is an immediate you are now being met with extreme force.
Yeah, I mean they're officers of the law.
Mainly by Archer because that was his girlfriend. We made a joke that one of the canines that was his girlfriend, and she was the other canine on that call, and they shot her. I've never seen Archer like that. He was terrifying. I can't remember what breed he was, but he was a big dog. Well, okay then.
Yeah. Oof. Getting heavy headaches, you.
Yeah, a little bit. Whew.
So here's where you can sell your fish.
Oh, this is the other spot.
Yep.
Boom.
How much you get?
387.
Mine was about 450-ish, somewhere around there.
I had a crap ton of red snappers, I'll tell you what.
Do you want to deposit some of that?
Yeah, I'm carrying over 1,000 right now. It's probably not a good idea.
Alright, just want to make sure.
Well, I'm pretty sure I will eventually probably get robbed. It will not be today.
Yeah, I mean, what I just told you about with that lady who stabbed me, she lifted a couple things off me, but officially I've never been robbed.
Well, being a previous criminal, I know the manner you should be is, most of the time they will rob me. But there will be that one.
So this gun store, I've seen open I think once or twice. Haven't seen it in some time, but that would be potentially be a place where you could get that shotgun license.
Hmm.
The one that I see open most is the one in Sandy Shores.
Oh, all the way up there.
Yeah.
Oh,
What are you doing, local?
I don't know.
Oh, and
Okay.
gone.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
no, they're back.
Well,
Did you see that shadow of a helicopter too?
yeah.
Okay then. Locals be local and hard right now.
Yep. I've just accepted it.
Sometimes you have to. Nope. Sirens now.
Here we were. Is the sound of our people.
Before I get us to the bank, I'm gonna switch out my car.
That's fair. Stand over here for safety.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking tomorrow I might go clothes shopping somewhere.
Okay. Well, I probably won't be around tomorrow, but I will be having a fun time doing that.
Well, yeah, I feel bad for dragging on last time.
I enjoyed it. I mean, remember, if I'm getting too forward or anything, you just slap me, but you look good, Eve. You always have.
Oh, well, thank you.
So yeah, I don't mind looking at you.
Well, yeah, well, I know it could be, kind of boring just standing there while I look at clothes.
I don't think so, actually. I like good-looking women in good-looking fashion. So, yeah. I mean, I always liked your sense of fashion back in the day, so... And again, what heterosexual guy can complain about looking at a hot woman?
I mean, that is true. Everybody loves tits, even gay guys. I know, because I've met a few, and they're like, tits are great. I'm like, I know.
Zoom.
Mm-hmm. Just are.
Well, you identified it.
I did.
Sheesh. That's some cop eyes, alright.
Yeah, it sounds like it has a turbo in it.
Yeah.
Fully upgraded. Probably max speed about 160. Maybe a little faster.
Okay, could you identify the bike?
Muscle bike. There might be a Nightblade.
Okay. That's the thing. I've met a few cops, and it's interesting. It's like they're no in between for cops. They either know everything exactly what it is, or they're as nondescript as possible. It's got, I think, 4 doors and wheels.
I mean, if it's fast enough I don't know, I'm really just going to tell them how many 4 doors. at least the model of it, because he can do sports, SUV, truck.
Right, but like I said, it seems like, you know, if they don't know everything about cars, that's all they know, the very basics.
I mean, you should get used to hearing cars, seeing them, be like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember this is of such and such. But for newer cops, it is, they're like, what a Savoy? What's a Savoy? Or my favorite, a 9F. What's a 9F? I'm gonna keep 50 cents on me because somebody wants to rob me for 50 cents, they can have it. Like, I guess you needed my 2 quarters more than I needed my 2 cents.
Mhm. All right. You ran and you barely beat me.
I wasn't going super fast. It was just a little more like a jog than a run. I didn't eat my spinach today, leave me alone. I'm having flashbacks to when I was hit by that flying car.
I was hit by a police car on that bike right outside of Pink Cage back there, and the old stunt instincts hit, and I just managed to pop a wheelie at the last second, and I literally just bounced in the air and landed it.
Driving a bike is very dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Honestly, thinking about it, I don't know how well the gangs and MCs would even handle me. I'm old-fashioned crim. They're probably old new school.
Yeah, I can't say for sure about that.
Nah. Also, it's just dirty business. You make more enemies than you can count, and you're not very sure if you're friends with your friends. It's not a good life to live.
Doesn't seem like it to me.
No. And then if you're a bad criminal, you're in debt more than you have money. So I think I'm gonna stick with the Civ. Be a normal, good cookie
Okay.
with minor speeding tickets.
Let me check up with my friend real quick, okay?
Yeah.
Hello.
So how's she doing?
She's in pillbox in ICU. She's got swelling in her spinal column in her brain. She's unconscious.
Yeah, I think I gave you the best advice I could then. It was definitely best for you to transport, because I would have taken so long to get there. It wouldn't have been worth it.
Well, yeah, I got her pulled up to Polito and then thought there Odin told her to get Tatia had me. I had to call and sheriff's came to her pillbox. She's nice, you know.
Right, but at least Odin got her stabilized for that transport, right?
Yeah. I'm not even sure what happened, but she is unconscious, got swelling on her spinal column and her brain, and she broke her leg and was bleeding from the head, so she
You
probably
know,
got hit by a local stupid shit.
oh, go figure. Yeah, locals seem extra crazy today.
City's on fire.
Well, I'm glad she got to Pillbox. I'm sorry I just couldn't get there right away. But no, I
You're fine.
think, yeah. I just should have thought to ask symptoms right away. My brain just didn't process. I'm sorry about that.
You're fine.
Okay, all my luck to her. All my luck to you.
Thanks.
If there's anything I can do, let me know. Bye.
Everything good?
Our friend's in ICU, but at least they got her to Pillbox, so there's that.
Yeah, that's good. I went over there while you were on the phone to renew my lease.
I figured that might be it, yeah.
Yeah. Which good thing
Yoink.
too, because they told me I only had like 2 days left.
Hmm. I mean, I always just try to do it on the same day, but yeah, you can't cut it awful close. I mean, once I made it by just 10 minutes, because they tell you exactly how much time you have left on your lease.
Oh, it said I renewed it, so hopefully we're all good.
I believe you don't get any layover time, though, so it's like you've now started a new 7-day lease.
Right.
Yeah, just making sure you know.
I mean that's okay. I just want to make sure, you know.
Yep. Better safe than sorry.
Wow.
How are you doing?
I mean, I'm doing pretty good.
How long ago did that last guy pass on you?
It's been like a year.
Took you a while to finally come out here and track me down then too. Wow, you really were having a rough time.
I mean, I had to do a lot of self-healing, kind of go through my stages of grief. Because, I mean, it is nice to talk to other people, but sometimes some issues you gotta battle inside.
Right.
So I had to do all that before. I didn't feel like I would be such a Debbie Downer for.
Well, first thing, at the risk of having you stab me,
Uh-huh.
I do know a therapist. Did you want me to talk to her and see if she could set up a meeting with you to talk to someone officially? Or do you think you're good?
I think I'm okay for right now. I mean, if it ever changes, you know, I can always. I won't stab you for talking with the therapist. I mean,
For mentioning a therapist.
yeah, I mean, but you remember after my mom abandoned my dad and I talked to a therapist for a while after that.
True. Well, like I said, this person I knew, she said she'd had a therapist too, but apparently me suggesting it and bringing it up was a bad thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe she was not telling the truth.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe she just didn't have a good therapist. I mean,
She did have a low opinion of the therapist in the city. I will say that
Yeah.
much.
yeah, so she probably had a bad experience with therapists. See, Phil was a good therapist. I like Phil. I know he made
Right.
that joke a lot. okay?
Right. I mean, he'd have to.
Yeah, but he was not bald headed, and he had a full beard, and he was a younger gentleman, and he was in
Gotcha.
no relations actually related to Dr. Phil.
Right, but still, yeah, I like the fact that he was willing to go with the joke.
Yes.
Well, I got another question for you then. Hope it's not for too forward. If it is, obviously you can tell me no, or punch me again, or slap me.
Hey, the
Okay,
punch was accidental. Okay.
you're right, so was mine, but man, you slid back good.
I told you I used to go in the boxing and I fought criminals.
We have some gyms here, and someone arranged some boxing between the Leos a while back, and I'm hoping that I'm around the next time they do that.
See, that would be fun.
Yeah, exactly. But how do you feel if just went inside, just kind of, you know, semi-cuddling with those two for a little bit?
As long as you don't mind me putting on my cop show.
Sounds excellent.
Hey, it's pretty funny. It's more comedy than serious.
Sounds like fun.
And they do have fighters in there, so you can get some fire jokes in there.
Yeah, all right. Well, thank you.
No problem.
You get the door unlocked. I'll follow you right inside.
Yeah, I got you.
Yep. It's kind of closed my eyes early, all right?
All right.
All right.
Oh, I'll go grab popcorn and stuff too.
Okay. I'll see you inside.
Okay.
And there we have it. Hope everyone had a good time. Take care, everyone. I love you. Bye-bye.